Yo, 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 welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie, aka Yep. Welcome to the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, the city that bleeds green, and the city with heart. Today, I just want to touch on just a few topics. I want to talk about the Bill Belichick, uh, giving the Eagles defense props, and the Jalen Hurts interview, but not interview, and about Jonathan Gannon, his admitting his wrong and us losing the Super Bowl. So let's get right to that content. And before we get to the content, I would like to say to all those who are subscribed to my channel, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. I really, really do. It does not go unnoticed. So I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And for all those who haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this month here. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come check out Bet on Yourself Media Sports and subscribe and support the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can get this content once it is available and you will be notified. And give me a thumbs up and help a brother out. So with that being said, let's move right along. This Jonathan Gannon thing, he finally came to terms with himself and admitted that what he done was basically he sold us out. I mean, I don't like the guy. I never did like the guy. He wasn't never aggressive enough for me with calling the defense. He was vanilla. He's very vanilla. He didn't have no pass rush, and he didn't utilize the unit that we had last year to its fullest potential. I'm quite sure that, and I know for a fact that uh, we could have done a lot better, with the play calling if it was somebody else under the helm. And with that, we do have now the new defensive coordinator, Desai, Desai, and I believe he's going to be much, much better. But here it just says from Dov Kelman, appreciate him. Jonathan Gannon, who was a hashtag Eagle DC during the Super Bowl 57 against the Chiefs, admitted he was the reason they lost the game. Gannon, now the coach of the Arizona Cardinals, said, "I'm the reason we lost the Super Bowl." Hurts scored 4 touchdowns and gained 400 yards by himself and scored 35 points. But, he admitted it now, and I think it's kind of cowardly, but then again, I think it's some type of game plan that he's trying to come up with and do. But I don't think that's going to even be affect us in no kind of way. Um, the guy just wasn't good enough, man. I mean, he had the team, he had the personnel to put pressure on quarterbacks. He let quarterbacks come in here and score. You know, like played like they was all stars, all Americans, and these guys wasn't even that suitable of quarterbacks. To put up the statistics they were putting up against us because he didn't allow no pressure. He was dropping our edges back in coverage. When you got a guy like Hassan Reddick and Sweat that's known to get after the quarterback. So he stunned them on that behalf as far as allowing them guys to uh, pass rush the way that we know that they can. Reddick would have had at least 20 sacks possibly if he would have unleashed him and let him, you know, pressure the quarterback more. And this guy here is excuse me, this guy here is he was horrible. So excuse me, you got a lot of people now saying that, oh, y'all lost y'all defensive coordinator. That was a plus for us. That was a great thing to lose this guy. Now, what we have in Deshaun, we have not yet seen the full repertoire that he's going to use, the schematics and schemes that he's going to use out here. Because I know during preseason they were very, very vanilla. It was said by Nick Sirianni himself. So coach said we were very vanilla, which I understand that. They didn't want to show their hand and certain things that they were going to try to do. So, you know, I'm in the favor that I believe Deshaun, he's going to be a much better uh, defensive coordinator. I believe he's going to be very aggressive with play calling and letting these guys do what they can do. He's very he was very vocal about using the guys to their strength, and he has a plethora of guys that has a lot of value and a lot of good skill at the defensive side of the ball. So I can't see why this defense shouldn't thrive. Now, in saying that too, I do believe that it's going to take a little bit before they actually mesh. So our offense is going to have to carry them for a little bit until they can get, you know, the rhythm and the substitution and guys on the field together playing in live action like the season is about to come upon us. So I'm know that our offense can carry us. I know it can carry us, but I don't think it carries for so long. And I believe that Jalen Hurts is going to be uh, one of the main cognizants of carrying us. I'm looking for Smitty to have a breakout season. AJ Brown is AJ Brown. We know he's going to give us 120%. Is Goddard. So I'm okay with the offense carrying us for the first couple of games until this defense get their footing underneath them. Now I want to go into uh, Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, the Patriots head coach. Uh, Bill Belichick was quoted as saying, and thanks to Thomas R. Peterson, Bill Belichick was quoted as saying that uh, they're the best pass rushing front in the league by quite a bit. Bill Belichick said this out of himself, and he gave a lot of high praises to uh, Jalen Hurts um, and what this offense could do. But he basically was saying about the defense, the way the organization has brought in players and implementing them in our system, and with the salary cap, how we should structure, things so we can be a team that's built for the future. He really gave the Eagles a lot of good quotes and got a lot of good uh, things that he said about the Philadelphia Eagles. Bill Belichick. But coming up this week, my assessment on this game, they're going to be without top offensive lineman and the wide receiver. Uh, so the big wide receiver that was talking all the junk and after the Super Bowl when he was with Kansas City. So unfortunately, he won't be in the game, so we can shut him up. But I hope he gets back, and do what he has to do, but not against us. But so this guy, um, Schuster, that's his name, came from Kansas City, was yapping his mouth all off season with uh, in the social media, talking about what the Eagles should do, couldn't do, and blah 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 blah. We don't pay attention to that. We don't have time to be yapping about nothing. Show up, show out, and then you can talk. You know what I mean? So that's my point with that. So I'm glad for Bill Belichick, what he said. I'll give him his props on that there. Um, you know, so I'm looking forward to this game this week, and I'm going to make a prediction. Philadelphia Eagles 30-17. Um, we should win this game, hands down. Um, they're not going to be able to stop our pass rush. We're going to sack this quarterback at least 4 times in this game, possibly more. It's going to be a good game at the first start, but then we're going to get our footing underneath us and just walk the dogs. You know, that's what we're going to do. We're going to release the dogs. So it's going to be one of those days. So I'm looking forward to that. So I would like to know what y'all think about uh, what y'all think about. Uh, so yeah, it is what it is. I know we gotta execute. My main concern for us is the of special teams. Special teams is very worrisome to me. Not having a punter, it looks like they're gonna go with Sippo since he was in practice the other day, holding punts, holding for the punter. I mean the kicker. I'm sorry. So it looks like they're gonna go with Sippos for game one. They had Mann in here, they had O'Donnell in here. So I guess none of those guys are panned out for us. So it is what it is. Um, but they got to do something about this special teams. They got to start investing in the special teams. They had uh, Byron Scott. I mean, why I keep saying Byron? Boston Scott, uh, punt returning and kickoff returning. So, so, and him and Penny. So I don't know if Penny's gonna get most of the duty on that, but we'll see. So they do have Devin Allen on the practice squad. I don't know why they don't bring this guy up after seeing what he's done in the preseason uh, with the kickoffs. So I don't know why they wouldn't bring him and let him do that job. But for whatever reason, they have the reason for it. So we're gonna find out this week who's gonna be back there and who's not. So with that being said, I am your host, Reggie, aka Yep. Welcome back to Bet on Yourself Media Sports Show. Tell someone to subscribe, help a brother out, trying to get to 500 subscriptions by the end of this month. So tell somebody about Brother Reg. Yep. And I would definitely appreciate it. I surely would. And with that being said, once again, be good, be safe, God bless, keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. And from that point on, love on someone today, lift someone up, give them a hug. You know what to do. Born strong, come join the team. Peace. I'm out of here. Until next time.